Hello everyone, this is Writing for Level 1 at the Higher College of Technology. I am Miss Cecilia and today we'll be writing a paragraph about myself. Here's the title, About Myself, and we capitalize the first letter of every word. So capital A for about, capital M for myself. Now I've noticed some students are having trouble with the word myself. If you notice, myself is one word. Myself. So it is correct to write one word, myself. However, there are some of you who are separating the word myself. Some students are writing my, and then space, and then self. This is incorrect. Myself is not two words. Myself is one word. So let's go back and make that myself, one word. Right, so we're going to start with our first sentence, which must be indented. Indented means that you start a little bit to the right, you leave a space, and then you start writing. So what are we going to write? Well, we're going to start with a little introduction, not with my name is. You're going to start with, what's your job, for example? So, you're a student. In my case, I'm a teacher. So I would start with, I am a teacher. Where? Where am I a teacher? At the Higher College of Technology. And where is that? Oh, that's in Muscat. In your case, it will be, I'm a student. I'm a student at the Higher College of Technology. Then you start with your name. What's your first name? And what's your last name? My first name is Cecilia. And my last name is Vakir. You could also use surname. In class, we have used surname instead of last name. After that, we're going to go with, where are you from? Where were you born? So you could easily say, I am from Muscat and Oman, or I was born in Muscat, Oman. In my case, I was born in Panama City, but I grew up in New Jersey, in the USA. Where did you grow up? Maybe you were born in Salalah, but you grew up in Muscat. So you could say, I was born in Salalah, but I grew up in Muscat. Then we go ahead with the age. How old are you? I am 35 years old. So I think I'm young. What do you think? Do you think I'm young? I think I'm young. So are you. If you're 18, 19, 20, you could write, I am 19 years old and I think I'm young. Now, what do you look like? Are you short? Are you tall? Do you have black hair? Do you have long hair? What color are your eyes? In my case, I'm short and I have brown hair and black eyes. And my skin is tan. Alright? So we've got the basic information. We got your job, you got your name, first name, last name. Where were you born? Where did you grow up? How old are you? What you look like? Now it's time to start telling me about your family. I've written here I'm married and I have 2 children. However, you're not married. So in your case, you would write I'm single. And I don't have any children. But it's my paragraph, so I'm married, so I'm going to keep it. I'm married. And I have 2 children. Now at this point you can talk about your brothers and your sisters, maybe your mother, maybe your father. So let's go with that. I have, how many brothers and sisters do you have? In my case I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters. Now this is a mistake many of you are making. Many of you write, I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters. Notice there's no S and that's a mistake. This is a plural noun which needs an S. I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters. If it was one brother, if there was only one, then you could say brother, one brother. But this is 2 or 3, so the S at the end, brothers and sisters. And then you can go ahead and tell me a little bit more about your brother or your sister. In this case, my older brother is an engineer, and my younger sister is a student. Where is she a student? Oh, she's a student at a school in Moscow. So anything you want to tell me about older brothers, younger brothers, that's really up to you. Very well. Now, where do you live? We've talked about this in class. Do you live in a big house, in a small house? Do you live in a flat? Do you live with your friends, with your family? Now, I live in a big house. I live in a big house with my family. I live in a big house where? Is it where? Is it Gubra? Oh, in Marbella. So I live in a big house in Marbella with my family. Great. So we've got our basic information, first name, last name, where were you born, your age, your looks. Then tell me a little bit about your family. Are you married? Are you single? Your children? Do you have brothers, sisters? Where do you live? Now, it is important that you remember you need to write 100 words or more. 100 words or more. So that's why you need to count the words. So what I'm doing right now is I'm counting 10 by 10. So I count 10, I write a little number 10, and then so on and so forth. I count another 10, and another 10. So this is easier. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you'll get lost. You count by tens. So at the end, you only go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You're done. You know how many words you've written. So this is just an example of what you can do. Count 10 by 10 and just write a little more. All right. Okay, so we got the family. Now, what else are we going to write? At this point, I'm trying to find how many words we've written. And I'm just clicking here and there to see how many words we've written. I think we've written more than 100 words. And I can't find exactly a number right now, but as soon as I find it, I will show you. So just bear with me for a minute. And we'll just carry on right now. Let's try and finish the paragraph. Let's talk about our free time, our hobbies. What do you do in your free time? In my free time, I like watching TV. And I like surfing the internet. Surfing the internet means I like using the internet. I like to look at videos on the internet, read the newspaper, chat with my friends, surfing the internet. And I like listening to music. Alright. I think I got it now. I know where to find how many words we've written. We go to File, I think, just hold on for a minute. Yes, we're going to go to File, and then on the right side of the page, right here, you'll see the properties. We've written about 134 words so far. Okay, so finally, let's talk about favorites. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite car? Something that you really, really like. In my case, I want to talk about food. Oh, I really, really like Italian food. So my favorite food is Italian food. And I really hate vegetables. I really hate vegetables. I don't like vegetables. So this is a total of, on the right side over here, 134 words, which is pretty good. If they ask you to write 100, you try and write a little bit more. 134 words. I hope this video has been helpful. See you in class. Take care and practice, 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 practice. Bye.